Good afternoon, guys, and happy Friday to all of your sunshiny faces. So after telling you guys for like 2 days, I think, that we have grocery hauls for you guys, I finally do, and it's both Jewel and Meijer. So I've got a full table full of stuff, a ton of things. We're also having the floor guys are coming to look at our floors, to measure the floors so that we can do those and get the new I think vinyl plank or whatever. So they're coming later today, which I told you guys was also going to happen yesterday, and it didn't. And then I also said we were going to go to the grocery stores, and we just went to all of them today because my dad was off. So like I said, I have all of those hauls for you guys. I think for the most part we got everything. I think we got everything at Jewel, but at Meijer we didn't get a couple things. So I'm gonna go over that like real quick and just figure out like the total for everything, and then figure out, like I said, kind of share with you guys all the deals that were going on for this week. But there was a lot, surprisingly, at both stores, because Meijer had that 7 for 7 sale again that was going on, and a lot of those I was able to pair up with coupons. So again, I'll share with you guys some of those really good deals they had going on this week. All right, guys, well, the sun is shining in through the big garden window behind me, so I'm trying to share with you guys as best I can with the horrible lighting. But all these items on the table, again, this was from both Jewel and Meijer, all of this stuff here. This was more Jewel, and this stuff over here was Meijer, was $132.70, and we saved a combined $156.15, which again I think is pretty good. We didn't really get any meat this week, but we've been stocking up. I got like probably 20 pounds of chicken breast over the last month or so, or probably the last few weeks. And then also too, I got some hamburgers last week, so like and even too, like sausage and like that kind of stuff. So we have been getting a good amount of food that we like stocked up and froze and stuff like that. So while this week there wasn't that much, we did get a lot of other things like produce and even frozen stuff and stuff like that, because that was a lot of what they had sales on. So I'll start off with Meijer, and I'm gonna kind of just go through the list that was on my phone just to make sure that I get everything. But with the 7 for 7 sale that was going on, again, all of the items are $1 each when you buy 7 or more. So those items that I picked up were kind of like these ones here on the table, down at the end. And again, everything from Meijer was like on this side of the table. So these items I saved $51.28 on, and only spent $56.22, which I think is pretty good. So they had baby carrots on sale as part of that 7 for 7. So those were only $1 each, along with the onions. However, I had one of those personalized coupons, which is like based on your shopping habits. They give you coupons that are specifically for you. I had a 75-cent off any 3-pound bag of onions, I believe it was. So that was only a 25-cent thing of onions. Like, that is awesome. They also had these little Armor lunch maker, you know, little snack things. These were also part of that, $1 each. They had the Totino's pizza rolls were also, again, you know, 7 for 7, but I had a 75-cent off M-Perks coupon, so those were only $3.25 for the 4 of them, which is like 81 cents each. However, the coupon was actually only off of 1, but I was going to buy more than 1, so I could have gotten 1 for 25 cents and just bought 1, but I did buy 4 because they had a lot of those. The frozen vegetables also part of that, but they had $1 off when you spent $5 in like Meijer vegetables specifically. So that was only $4 for 5 or 80 cents each, which is awesome. They also had a similar deal with the storage bags, the like sandwich bags and the snack bags. Those were also part of that, $1 each, and I had $1 off when you bought $5 in like Meijer's, like, you know, storage bags. So those were again too only 4 for 5 or 80 cents each. And then they also had these Martha White like what's it called, muffin mixes, and those were also $1 each. They also had these 2 Good yogurts that were also again $1, but I had a buy one get one free M-Perks coupon, so those were only $1 for 2 or 50 cents each. And then these Breakstone cottage cheese doubles were also $1, and I had a 40-cent off coupon, again a personalized one, so that was just 60 cents. So then all of the other items that they had at Meijer were the cheese. Those were on sale, $6 for 2 or $2 each. I think you had to buy 3 to get them at that price, but I had $1.25 off when you spent 6 M-Perks coupon, so that was just $4.75 for 3, or like $1.58 each, which is a good price. They also had the little frozen burrito that is normally 79 cents, and I had a 45-cent off M-Perks coupon, so it was just 34 cents. Again, one of those personalized ones. Oh, I also forgot to add too with the 7 for 7, they had the Meijer popcorn, which was $1. They also had these gluten-free cookies, which were on sale for $4.49, or yeah, they were $4.49 on sale, and there was a $1 off coupon making them $3.49. The Meyer chips were also pretty much almost the same deal as the cheese. They were 6 for $3 when you bought 3, and then there was a $1 off when you spent $5, so those were just 5 for $3 or $1.67 each, which is also a pretty good price. They also had the Reese's Puffs, which were on sale for $3.99 for the family size. I had a $1.25 off M-Perks coupon, so that was just $2.47 or 74 cents. And then the Progresso soups over there, those were $5 for 3. I believe again too, you had to buy 3 to get them at that price, but I had a 75-cent off M-Perks coupon making them $4.25 for 3 or $1.42 each. They also had these big Lance crackers, the 20 pack, which I compared this to what the price was like per cracker, because they have the smaller like 4-pack crackers of like I think 6 like packs. Those are normally part of that 7 for 7 sale as well, and they were, however, these were like just a slight tiny bit cheaper like per cracker. They were $5.99, and there was a $1 off M-Perks coupon making it $4.99. Again too, it was pretty much the same deal, but with that I picked that up instead this week. They also had, lastly, the Axe body wash, which was on sale, or normal price $5.29. It was on sale, buy 2 and you get 1 for free. And there was also a $5 off of 2 M-Perks coupons. So it cost just $5.58 for 3 of them, or $1.86 each, which is awesome. I like to pay under $2 per personal care products, but for Axe, like alone, that is amazing. So that was everything from Meijer. Again, they did end up, like a handful, a lot of the coupons actually were those personalized coupons, but I found that they matched up really well with a lot of the sales that were going on this week. Like a lot of those, again, $1 off of like $5 on a specific, like the cheese or whatever, that was like one of those personalized coupons. So they had a lot of those that I had available, and they matched up really well with this week's sales. So that's why I took advantage. Only a handful of them were actually like store coupons. And again, too, some of the deals I might have not even done had they not had those coupons available to me, like with the 7 for 7. I might have not picked up the vegetables because I think they only retail at like $109 normally without that coupon. Or without that sale. Like they're normally only 9 cents more, so it's not that big of a deal. And I think Aldi's price is a little bit less, but with the coupon, it was less than Aldi's price, so of course I was going to pick it up. So let me share with you guys Jewel's next. So over here, these were the items we picked up at Jewel. It was $76.48, and we saved $104.78 for 58% savings, which was not amazing. However, I did stock up and get my mom a whole bunch of Diet Coke because we have not gotten a deal on like a 12-pack or anything like that. I'm assuming as we get close to the Super Bowl, we'll probably see some of those sales, but I just figured that we might as well just kind of stock up and get these because it kind of be the same price almost as getting like the 12 packs, and these are pretty big size and will last longer than like a can, just because like you can reseal them and that kind of thing. So I figured that wasn't too bad of a deal, but that was why it was a little bit more expensive this week. So at Jewel, I'll start off with the produce items. They had blackberries on sale for 99 cents. They were a limit of 2 with the Just For You coupon. Blueberries, $1.99, limit 2 with the Just For You coupon. The cherries were $1.99 per pound with the Just For You coupon. I believe they were a limit of 4 pounds, and we ended up picking up a little over a pound, so it was $2.29. They also had Granny Smith apples, which were on sale for 99 cents a pound, and we got a little under 3 pounds for $2.69. I believe it was a limit of 5 pounds in total. And then we also ended up picking up the avocados. We picked up 2 different varieties. They had the 7-count bagged avocados, which were $2.99, limit 2 with the Just For You coupon, so I picked up 2 of those. They also had the loose avocados, which were on sale for 69 cents, limit 5 with the Just For You coupon, so I picked up 5 of those. I picked up a lot of avocados, but I've honestly been going through avocados like crazy, almost 2 a day, so that is not going to be a problem. I'll probably eat those up pretty quick. They also had the mini cucumbers, which were 99 cents, limit 2 with the Just For You coupon. These Wild Wonder like medley tomatoes were $1.99, limit 2 with the Just For You coupon. And then also the mushrooms, which were 99 cents, limit 2 with the Just For You coupon, but we just picked up 1 of them, along with the romaine. That was $1.99, limit 2, but again, I only picked up 1. And then they also had this Bright Farms like spring mix. This was on sale for $3, and there was a $1 off Just For You coupon, so it was only $2. The Luna bars, I've been doing this a couple weeks now. They were on sale for $6.49. $4.99, and I had $1.50 off coupon, so it was just $4.99 for those. They also had the Pringles, which were on sale at $5 for 3. You had to buy 3 with the Just For You coupon to get them at that price, but that's like $1.66 each or so, which isn't too bad. Also, these are like my favorite snack lately, has been these Rice Crisps. But these were on sale for $9.99, and there was a $3 off coupon, making it just $6.99 for 15 count, which is a pretty good price because that's less than 50 cents per like bag. They also had the Chips Ahoy, which were on sale $4 for 2. You had to buy 2 with the Just For You coupon, but they were $2 each when you buy both of them, along with the Cheez-Its. That was this very similar deal, 4 for 2, had to buy 2, and those are only $2 each when you buy both of them. The Diet Cokes, and like I think it was all Pepsi and Coke products, were the 6-pack was $2.99. You had to buy 4 with the Just For You coupon to get them at that price, but it was only $11.96. Again, a little expensive, but I know my mom will be stocked up probably well into like when we actually start seeing a lot of the big Super Bowl deals, which is when we'll probably, like I said, see a lot of deals on Pop. And then I know I can get some in stock up for her. They also had these budding, like deli lunch meats, the small little 2-ounce packages. Those were 50 cents each, limit 10 with the Just For You coupon. We picked up 10 for $5. And then lastly, they also had the Light and Fit yogurts, which were on sale for $4 for 4. You had to buy 4 with the Just For You coupon. That also stacked with a 75-cent off of 3 Just For You coupons. So those were just $3.25 for 4, or about 81 cents each. And again, those that coupon last week, I picked up the wrong ones. We didn't pick up the Light and Fit, which was what that 75-cent coupon was, so I still had that one in my account. And then they had this other sale, which was for the yogurt as well, so we were able to get that and use that coupon this week. So still worked out, you know, even though last week we accidentally picked up the wrong ones. But anyways, all worked out. The only thing I didn't get, unfortunately, at Meijer that they were out of was they had the little cups of, or little cans of olives. They were like the small sliced olives were part of that 7 for 7 sale. They were completely out. I like using those as for like nachos, and like also my bean salad that I've been making lately is really good. I add like a whole can of the olives to it, but they didn't have any of those, unfortunately. And then also too, they had the black bean burgers. I think it was called Not Burger, Smash Burger, or something like that. They were $5.99, and I think there was a $3 off coupon, so it was just $2.99. Unfortunately, it was only that variety, and they were completely out. So I wasn't able to get that, but that would have been so awesome, because I love trying different varieties of like meatless hamburgers and stuff like that, but like I said, they were out of those. So those were the only 2 things I think we didn't get at Meijer. Everything else we got, and also at Jewel we got everything I think that was on the list. But like I said, I think for under $150 for everything we ended up picking up, again with a big sale at Meijer with like that 7 for 7 sale going on, plus so many of those deals, like I said, that like stacked with the coupons that I already had, was awesome. So and we got a good amount of produce this week too, and like I said, some stuff that we can stock up and some freezer stuff and things like that as well. But I thought I'd just share with you guys what was going on at those 2 stores for this week, and I'm going to get all of this put away now. Well guys, it is sometime later in the day, but I'm actually getting ready to take a shower and get to bed, so I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.